Hello everybody, Average Gamer, welcome to another episode of Supreme Ruler Ultimate as China. So, in the last couple episodes, we've been slowly and surely working on our economy and getting it rather evened out a little bit, right? Trying to get it on a nice even keel so we're not totally dependent on trades for the moment. Cutting a whole bunch of costs. In the next batch, I'm going to try, this is going to sound really screwed up, but I'm going to try and increase unemployment a little bit. That way we can kind of cut the cost of production by a little bit. So to do that, I'm going to look at industry that we produce way more than we did. So first example is going to be coal. Right now we're at almost 60% production speed, and we're producing almost 100,000 tons more than we need to. So with that in mind, I'm actually going to go and close out a whole bunch of coal facilities. Right now we have 1,258. I'm going to close 58 and see where that puts us. Metal. If I scroll over, we can go almost 200,000 from metal ore. Long term, we can also switch over to composite, which is a little bit more expensive, but it's also high tech. So we're at 80% production right now. That means we're banking. Well, actually, we're actually even here. 20 days worth of stocks. We still have 39,000 to use, and we're still considering how many. I want to see how much an ore mine, like one of these ones, is actually producing. So it's 700 tons, 600 tons, 600. Okay, so we'll go with 600 tons. 600 tons times is for 4, right? So 600 times, for God's sakes, 600 times 4. That's 2,400 per one of these. Or per... Wait, no, that's... I did that totally wrong. I so did that wrong. So I already built an ore mine. 705 divided by 4. 705 divided by 4. So each one is creating about... We'll round it up and say 176 tons. So that's 1. The difference here is about 40,000. So we do 176 divided by. To be on the safe side, we'll do 30,000. We'll say 30,000. Whoops, 30,000 divided by 176. It's 170. So we can close 170 theoretically of these ore mines, and then be just at that. So I'm actually going to close just 50 for now. Bring us down to 90. If we go to 120, see if I have any composite. I'm going to close that one composite, which bring us down to 110. Coal, we have no crazy coldness. Do we have any synthetic oil? No. Synthetic gas or oil. Synthetic. Anything synthetic costs us more money than it should. Oil derricks are probably the most, in my eyes, cost efficient. Okay, that's good for that. Uranium. Zoom out a little bit here. If we look at one of the good uranium places, so one of these ones, it's 1,500 kilograms of uranium. This one's 5,700, 736, 1384, 14, 13, 15, 14, 15. You're not building anything for uranium. I don't think we're doing anything up here. No, we're not. I don't think we're doing anything here for uranium. We are here though. 2,000, 1,000. Alright, so if we do at least 500, right? So that's 1,000, 2,000, then the difference would be... Alright, so we do 1,000. So we do 500 per ton of uranium. Right now, we're not using 78 kilograms, we'll say, of it. We can still produce a lot. We're already way over, right? So, if we can cut things by 78, so if each one's 500, and I close my damn calculator, tap OK, click, delete, perfect. So if 500 is one, we'll say uranium factory, it comes down to is what is the number I'm looking for here. I'm looking for around 78, so be 140. So we do 78,000 divided by 500. It's 156 facilities theoretically we could get rid of, which is the majority of our facilities, which when you look at it makes sense. I'm going to reduce it down to, say, 150. Or 160. 160 is good. Power, we're good. Consumer goods, we don't have the technology to do better stuff yet. Industrial goods, this we're going to really end up upgrading when we have the chance in the future. And that's good. Military goods, I'm going to reduce this down to 150. There we go. And that should be good there. Now our unemployment also should now take a significant hit. So unemployment is 3.1%. Still 3.1. You want to buy agriculture from, or sell us agriculture? Sure. Even though we're doing pretty good. Come on. 3.1 unemployment. Our GDP is going down because we're laying off a lot of people. Consumer goods and rubber. Sure. We're still making money. A few things we always want to look at, obviously, is things like unemployment. It's now 3.1%. Tourism's 27%. Not too worried about that. Inflation's 11.4%. So we're getting that down there. Domestically, 92% of the country is literate. 6 million people are coming to the country, while 3 million are leaving it. We have almost 1 billion as a population. But we also have 24,000 births per year and 18,000 deaths, or 18 million deaths. That's no big deal. Some advanced military technology there. Some more offers for petroleum, consumer goods, coal, and someone wanting to sell us agriculture. You know, we'll deal with it. And there was another fucking support thing there. Domestic price is too high for agriculture. Well, if I'll lower it to 80%. We're going to go to 80%. We are subsidizing agriculture, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, I want to subsidize agriculture. And the hope there is that we can actually get things going a lot better with agriculture. Build. Actually, let's go to agriculture like this. Go to build. Hydroponics. Yeah, hydroponics were a waste of test. Agriculture, on the other hand, looking good. Okay. I want to close that military facility because you're all there all by yourself. You're useless. And let's go back to building our agriculture. That was a good spot. Here is a good spot too. And we'll build one more right there. And we'll just hold up there. So we know we're building all that. Our industrial capacity or industrial goods should go up a little bit. That's no big deal. Independence. The Oman have received independence. We will support you. Research breakthrough, upgrading manufacturing. So, warfare tech, we're going to kind of hold off on that a little bit. Science. Advanced superconductors. They don't affect us in any form or fashion, but they unlock additional stuff. Warfare tech. Smaller target munitions. Or sorry, smart target munitions. They'll seek out and destroy the M1A3 Abrams. The Leopard 2A6. The new Chinese battle tank. Combat UAVs. This is untradeable tech from the looks of it. The world doesn't really give two shits about it. Armor designs. We'll do that. And advanced HUDs for the aircraft. We're good there too. Interesting. That looks like definitely advanced. The El Kahid Main Battle Tank 2000. Holy crap. Well, I'm going to hold off on researching unit tech for a little bit. Oh, aircraft, nothing. Naval units, nothing. Missiles, nothing. Money-wise, okay, now we're 220 in the hole here. Let's see what's going on. So expenses are going up. It's probably for production. We'll watch to see what happens here. Okay, we're going to agree here. There's production went up and then went down again. Treasury is spending a lot of money still on social services. The state intelligence is slowly going down. So we're making a $2 billion difference when it comes to domestic to sales. Our trade's gone down a little bit. The treasury, it's taxes. Our tax rate is 20%. Inflation's 10. We might have to take a hit for the short term and just kind of let money kind of bleed out slowly, and then kind of hit with taxes again up in the 50s. Canada, okay. Buy rubber, buy coal, buy petroleum, buy coal, and buy consumer goods. Sure. I mean, we're selling stuff like crazy here. Let's see if there's anything we can buy from the Americans. No real equipment. Cobra. No good aircraft, interceptors wise. There's the F-111 as a tactical bomber, which isn't too bad. Multi-role. Not really. Strategic bombers, we already got the... Yeah. We already have the best strategic bomber available out there. We got the Starlifter from them earlier. Well, ground troops, though. What tanks? Conqueror, Sherman, Chaffee, Pershing. Yeah. Nothing good there. They're still a little bit behind when it comes to all this tech. I mean, like, they have, like, the Patriot missile. But they're not willing to sell anything else. What about the Germans? The East Germans like us. Have you guys unlocked the Leopard tank yet? Nope. Multi-role aircraft. You're still using old. The Horton 229. Jesus, you're way fucking behind, aren't you? You are way behind there, East Germany. West Germany, what do you got? World War II half-tracks, World War II recon. Is that say No. You still got the Panzers, the Panthers. The Panzerhaus 2000 would be something that you get that I would like. Because that would be about 30 years ahead of time. Which is currently one of our we'll say our bonuses, is just how far advanced we are when it comes to military tech. I also want to look at, actually, since we've been doing a lot of cost spending and things like that, just how the rest of the world looks at us. Oh, wrong country. Sarawak likes us, obviously. Indonesia likes us. I'm going to turn that off. We got some more countries down here that are liking us. Argentina's slowly coming to our side. Malay is slowly coming to us. Everyone else hates us, but we're slowly moving things over towards us, which is good, right? Countries are starting to like us a little bit more. International world likes us a little bit more, especially when you cut your military budget up a little bit and do a few things and, have the majority of your forces in reserve. We got our one fleet down here and our other fleet here in the Caribbean. The plan is to hopefully get another fleet in the Baltic and then have a third or a fourth fleet here in the Atlantic or the Pacific. But that will be very, very long way down the road. Because our other carrier won't be ready for another 91 days. That'll be maybe our second Atlantic fleet, maybe? I don't know yet. Still got to make a decision with that. What is this? Why do the Danish have so many units up here? That's very strange. That's very strange. British are in Norwegian territory down there. Oh, no, okay, that was just a simple thing down there. One thing you always have to look at too when doing your economy is look out for useless buildings. 531, Jesus Christ. Like we are so fucking close. Taxes are at 20%. Social spending. Isn't that higher than I thought that I set it to? I set it to 2. I'm going to reduce this. Because you're not locked from social spending, you dick. I want it set to 2 trillion right now. I want to say that locked at 2 trillion. Trying to figure out why it went up. That's the reason why it went up. So what I was going to say was, there you can get lots of like leftover buildings and stuff that are pretty useless. Research breakthrough. This whole time my headset hasn't been plugged in. Son of a bitch. Better do. So these last 2 episodes I had, the headset wasn't even plugged in. Research breakthrough trimaran and immunization. There we go. So we're going to keep our stuff here at roughly around 2 trillion. Just to kind of keep things going a little bit. Production is 14. Well, you 16. Research 700 million. I'm probably going to cut back on our research so still a little bit more. Research efficiency, we're still sitting at 122%. So I'm going to reduce it by 2. I'm telling you to do something, aren't I? Improve tech level. Yeah, don't worry about that. And don't worry about improving the efficiency anymore. There we go. 231. Consumer goods, coal, consumer goods, and agriculture. There we go. Well, that's a port. Okay. So what's going to happen is in the next episode, we're then going to now look at our actual military units themselves and the buildings associated with them. So we're talking barracks and things like that. We already produced a lot of stuff. So if you look at this, right, I mean, we can probably set up a situation where we have a military base around here somewhere, like right here, that we can move some of these troops to, and other barracks and stuff like that. So slowly but surely move things around a little bit and get the troops moved around as well. Because if I'm not mistaken, the majority of our troops are here and here. And I mean, there's some here. What I want to do is kind of have them spread out along the border. Kind of wish you could do war games and stuff, because then that's all I would use Korea for. But what is that? Industrial complex. Okay. But that is that for this episode. Until next time, see you guys then. Bye-bye.